6 what?
Bolts.
Oh.
And I've got 3 out.
Nice. You're halfway there.
Yeah, but I haven't gotten the hard one. And the other 2 are up on top of the transfer case. So.
What up, guys? So, I don't want to say it. Welcome back to the channel. So I guess it's obligatory. I have to. We're doing a couple projects today, working on Spencer's Jeep. He looks thrilled. He's having fun. He is pulling the transfer case off his Jeep. And it's perfectly fine, but he just wants to upgrade it. So that's what we do. Where is the new one? Sweet. So Jeeps can carry things. We got the, what gear ratio? 4?
So it's a 4-to-1, so it's out of a Rubicon versus my Jeep is a Sport, so it's a 2.72 stock. The Rubicon transfer case is 4-to-1 low range, so better crawl ratio for creepy crawling over stuff.
Awesome. Let's get a shot of these hands. That's how you know you work, right there. Beautiful. So we got some fun things going on. Love the stickers. Jeep's done right, very tasteful. Adds, yeah, there's 50 horsepower per each one of these, so including the Susquehanna University, that's definitely, I think he paid for that horsepower. So on the Raptor, we're going to be doing the King rear shocks. What could go wrong? Should be super easy. I always say that to set up for a great video of stuff going wrong. But right now I'm running the stock Fox shocks, and cool. There's an airplane going by right now. Perfect timing. Thanks, dude. Okay, so we are getting ready. Well, I am getting ready to lift the Raptor in the back here. And it's honestly, all I have to do is pull the wheels off, and it's like 2 bolts. And I'm just gonna swap these shocks out. It really shouldn't be hard. And hopefully that'll make a big difference. I've also got tie rods I may or may not be doing, which I don't really feel like doing. We'll kind of see how the shocks go. We'll do the easy stuff first. So, but loving this Jeep. It's actually got 37s, just like the Raptor. He's got the mud tires on there, and it's definitely a capable Jeep. So hopefully this ends well and I can actually move the Camaro tomorrow. Luckily I don't have to go to work, so either way it doesn't matter. But yeah, so let's see what we can get into. Wow, look at that. Some beautiful pieces of art here. So we got the King shocks. These are the rear shocks. Oh man, this is gorgeous. So we've got adjustments here for compression, rebound, I believe, as well. These are gorgeous. I just want to hang them on the wall. I don't even want to install them. Oh, that's not good. Nope. Don't recommend doing this with a GoPro directly in front of your face, but it's the best way to get first person view, unfortunately. I gotta figure out a better system. That is awesome. I am super impressed. Shout out to Matt Talavera of Battleborn Off-Road. He is the best when it comes to Raptor parts. Well, there's a few guys that are really good. He's one of them for sure. And this man always takes good care of me. He's always there when I need help, so I will always support him. And shout out, Matt, if you can hear this. Appreciate you, dude. You are great at what you do, man. It's all about support. But look at this, 2 compression clickers and a rebound damper, or adjustment rather. It is just beautiful. They're not gonna stay this way, so I'm just really admiring these. They're gonna get dirty, they're gonna get covered in who knows what this winter. It's a shame. They have these nice boots to help keep stuff out, which I appreciate, but these are very nice. I just want to look at them all day. Ooh, got some stickers. Yeah, I mean, King really makes a beautiful quality piece, at least so far to me. This is top quality craftsmanship here. I love it. I can see why they have the price they do. So I'm going to move the truck. And get started on jacking her up and get the install going. All right, so because we're doing a couple jobs at once here, I'm limited on jack stands and jacks. We're trying to be smart about this. So as of right now, I do have jack stands under the frame, but these things droop so much that is still enough that this is still on the ground, even with the jack stand up. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna break these lugs loose while it's on the ground because I forgot to do that anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and do that first. And then I'm gonna jack this back up a little bit, pull the wheels off, and then see how much I can get down droop wise and hope that my rotors don't hit the ground. Obviously I'll control the jack so that doesn't happen, but we just wanna make sure that we're doing things the right way and that we're safe. Oh, and I do have some really custom wheel chocks made by nature, only because my wheel chocks are holding the Jeep from hitting the Camaro. So they're not going anywhere for sure, but don't do this at home. Now these wheels are torqued on to 150 foot-pounds, which is pretty high. That's what it calls for. But it's nice to have the right tools because this pry bar makes light work out of this. I think I got them all. All right, now we're ready to jack that back up and pull the wheels off. All right, so here we are. The outside nut on the top of this shock is a 15 mil, and the back nut, I'm sorry, the bolt is a 15. The back nut is a 18 mil, and the bottom is, oh yeah, that's right, they're both 18. So yeah, actually they're both, man, I went through so many. Yeah, so 18 on the back side of these, both top and bottom, and 15 on the front. I'm not sure why I thought that was any different, but yeah, so that's actually super easy. Now, literally, that's all you need is an 18 and a 15, and the shocks will unbolt. There's really not a whole lot there, but the hard part is probably gonna be getting the Kings to line up, because I know I had that issue when I first put the shocks on the beast, just the factory rebuilds. So it's not too difficult. We're just gonna have to use that jack to kind of line up the bottom and get hopefully enough droop in order to get those Kings in here. And if not, I guess it makes for a good video. But got my Fox bumps here. These things are great. You can see in some of my photos, and I'll actually put some photos in here right now where you can see what I've done with this truck, even on stock rebuilt suspension. Probably more than I'm supposed to do, to be quite honest, with friends in the truck too. But we've had a lot of fun. So I will get back to it. I'm gonna pull these bolts off, and hopefully this is super snag free. So I have to use 18 on the back side and a 15 on the front for the bottom one, just because I don't have room for the impact. So 15 on the front. Let's check on Spencer. How you making out, buddy?
Living the dream. Currently, you got the drive shaft unbolted, just so we can try and get this separated from the flange. One bolt left on the transfer case, and then should be out, theoretically. Good time.
Looks like fun, man.
Oh yeah.
You want to trade? Just kidding. For once, I have the easy one. Usually I drag Spencer into my ridiculous shenanigans, but figured I would try and help him out if I could today, because he's always helping me out. All right, we're gonna have to use a breaker bar on this one. I'm gonna stop recording for this part. Okay, so with the help of Spencer, we got the shock out. Like I said, just 2 bolts, no big deal. And then what I'm going to do next, surprise, surprise, is bolt the new shock in. So I believe if they're in the same orientation with the reservoir in the same spot, this is the passenger side. So I'm going to verify that, but we should be ready here to bolt this in. So as Spencer just said, this is why you do stuff with friends. So I was scared that I was going to have to compress these Kings, which is almost impossible probably for me to do with like a jack or something. And what we did is the opposite. We actually, Spencer put his foot on this. We were able to push down enough. It was just a tiny little bit that I needed to get that bolt through in the lower shock mount. So this one is on. I just have to put the nut on each side and tighten her up. That's so amazing. That looks so beautiful. I'm just gonna give it a little more room here so you guys can see. Hopefully the audio is okay. I'm kind of holding the mic separate here. I didn't want to mouth breathe you guys to death on the camera. So I am very happy with the way these look, and honestly the install looks pretty straightforward. We're just gonna rinse and repeat on the other side. All right guys, so we're done. Shocks are on. All I have to do now is bolt on the tires and we're good to go. So I know this GoPro is gonna die. It seems like my life story, but Spence, what are your thoughts so far on this setup?
I'm curious to see how it rides. I've been in the truck when you've jumped it before, and it's been maybe a little bit bouncy. So I'm curious to see how it'll do.
Yeah, me too. I've been told this cures all of that bounce and that donkey kick, so I'm really excited to take her out and see how she does. All right guys, finished product. Very happy. Haven't even driven it yet, but just the way it looks, it's gorgeous. In the second one went on without a hitch. Everything's bolted back together, wheels torqued. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I think it's going to be amazing. It's definitely a big step up from the stock 2.5-inch rear shocks. And if you could, definitely helps. Like and subscribe, support the channel. It's definitely click the links if you're going to buy anything on Amazon. That definitely helps me. You know, it's not easy. It's definitely time consuming doing this, running 2 businesses and having a full-time job and kids. So, but I'm passionate about it, and I want to share these things with everybody else. And hopefully this helps you and maybe inspires you to tackle jobs and things that maybe you didn't think you could do. And it's definitely not something I thought I could do a few years ago, but with great friends like you see in this video, and you know, just a little bit of effort and some money, you can definitely learn how to work on Raptors and Jeeps and pretty much anything that you need to fix. So hope this helps, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Coming at you.